PCS is properly in situ. So
I wish to say that a letter dated 26th of March got to me on Friday afternoon, indicating that I do hand over the functions of the ministry to His Excellency Musalia Mudavadi, who's a PCS, on that same Friday. Unfortunately, as would be expected, nobody had prepared any handover notes. It was fair that we prepared something, at least staff, senior staff under the PS Gadesha, prepared what it is that has been done, not just during my short tenure of 7 months and 15 days, exactly to 26th, but also since the Kenya Kwanza administration took office. So the handover notes contain what has been happening in the ministry long before I took over at the helm. And therefore, in fairness, we had to get something that the PCS would be in a position, should need arise in the intervening period to, and you know, the Parliament is resuming today, particularly in the National Assembly. Should there be any query, he has staff from which respond to any issue relating to the functions of the ministry. And therefore, that's why we, unfortunately, because Monday again was a public holiday, the earliest we could do that was today. In fact, I must thank my brother, the PCS, because we took him by surprise also, that there was that communication and that we were coming to hand over. But you know, the beauty about it is that he is an old hand in handling government matters. So nothing can be totally surprising to him. He's in full stand. And I'm happy myself to say that for that short stint of 7 months and 15 days that I served at the ministry, I received utmost cooperation from all the staff in the ministry. That we say that we wanted to ensure that the public service is efficient, effective, agile, fit for purpose for the 21st century. Indeed, if you look through the work that has been done by the ministry, even before I joined, it is a testament to the fact that the ministry adopted very quickly to the better agenda of the Kenya Kwanza administration. So I hand over this ministry full of praise to the staff that I worked with, and I wish them the very, very best. And I can assure them that in the intervening period, they're in the very, very safe hands of my brother, the PCS, His Excellency Musalia Mudavadi. Excellency, thank you very much.
First of all, on behalf of the government, let me appreciate that what we are going through is absolutely critical. It's good to remind Kenyans that not too long ago, jointly with Honorable Muturi, we were working on the transition of executive authority bill, and that legislation is now before Parliament. I think it's going through the public participation process, working closely with the Department of Parliamentary Affairs and the Public Service, and of course other arms of government. In that bill, one of the things that we wanted to be able to do as a people, as a nation, is to bring order to a process of transition and handing over of tasks of this nature, because there has always been a lacuna. Somebody walks into the office, he doesn't know where to begin, because there was no formality of process of having a well-documented record. So I want to commend the Honorable Justin Muturi here, that in keeping with that spirit of wanting order and process and procedure, we are today practicing it as he hands over our well-documented report on the functions and operations of the Ministry of Public Service, Human Capital Development and Special Programs. Apart from handing over this report, he has also indicated critical pieces of legislation that ought to be undertaken in furtherance of streamlining the whole space around public service. So we shall definitely take that forward. As indicated, a lot of work has gone into it, but it starts picking up from where that process has reached. And eventually, when there is a substantive minister, again with this document, the minister will have a basis to move forward. So I want to really appreciate that this is not just it's order in practice, if I may put it that way. So we really appreciate. Finally, I just want to say that at a personal level, I want to wish the Honorable Muturi the very best going into the future. Kenya is dynamic, and let us continue to engage from time to time, even for whatever it is worth. Friendship remains and endures. So I think that is the way we should take the situation as we move forward. So I wish you the very best as you take up other engagements, and if and when there is need for consultation, don't hesitate. Neither will I hesitate to perhaps call on you just to seek clarification on some of these issues from time to time.